I'm Dave Molnar. I've lived in Ohio for most of my life. I grew up in Middletown, which is down near Cincinnati. It's a little steel town, but my family moved here before my 8th grade year, so I've lived in Columbus for about 25 years. And really, I didn't start having weight problems until well after my 30s. I got all the way up to 305 pounds, and that was just last March of 2012 is when I finally had the guts, no pun intended, to step on a scale and actually see how bad the damage was. That might not have been my heaviest, that was just the heaviest I saw on a scale. Before I started the challenge, I was sluggish all day. I would take naps in the afternoon, just not very high energy at all, not nearly enough energy as I should have been. I started my first challenge on March 21st of last year, 2012. Before then, I was pretty much eating what I wanted when I wanted. So as soon as I went on the shakes and started getting that proper nutrition in my body, there were no cravings. I got on the scale on day 7 of my first challenge, and well, I had gone from 304.4 to 293. So I lost 11.5 pounds my first week, just from being on the shakes and walking a little bit every day. Well, let me tell you, in the first 7 days of my Body by Bye 90-day challenge, I lost a total of 11 pounds. And from that day forward, that was all I needed to really focus down. And I was feeling more energy and more pep in my step from about day 2. So much so that I'm getting up in the morning and I'm walking 4 or 5 miles, and I'm just blown away by the results, guys. I'm almost out of words here. I didn't even expect any sort of positive effects for several weeks. I figured it would take a little while to get my body back, but it started bouncing back right away. I was going up to a little park just about a half a mile north of here called Antrim Lake, where they have a trail around the lake. It's a little over a mile. And I just tried to do as many laps around the lake as my feet would let me do. At the end of my first 90-day challenge, that was in late June of last year, I stepped on the scale and I was 249 pounds. So I lost a total of 55.5 pounds in 13 weeks. The first 7 weeks, I lost 50 of those pounds. Today's the last day of my challenge. It's day 90. I got through it. Can you believe it? Well, I wanted to keep going because I wasn't done yet. So my second challenge, even though the weight loss, the rate tapered off, I still managed to lose another 23 pounds on that and got down to 227. You know, when you see those big numbers drop off, you want to keep going. At this point, I'm just trying to see how good I can get, how fit I can get at this point, and I don't really see a limit to it. I've reincorporated swimming into my workout about a month and a half ago, and that's just been amazing. Well, I'm still doing cardio every other day, whether it's swimming or I get on the elliptical. I just feel great. I've got a lot more positive outlook. I'm not nearly as cynical as I used to be. It's like when I lost the weight, I lost a lot of that negative baggage too. After about a month of putting these videos on YouTube and sharing them on Facebook, I started getting a lot of really positive feedback from other people that were already on the challenge, and a lot of my Facebook friends who weren't, but they wanted to know more about it. And I started getting people joining the challenge through my link just by posting those videos. Well, doing the weekly video, it became like the highlight of my week. The fact that I'm motivating so many people just by making these little YouTube videos is just incredible. It's almost hard to put into words how it feels. I started this whole video thing just to motivate myself, and the fact that it's just spread to touch so many people's lives in a positive manner, that's something I've never really experienced before. I want to win the challenge again. And I know I can do it. I know I still have a lot of fine-tuning to do, especially in the middle. So there's hard work to be done, but I think I can do it. And it would be cool to be a 2-time challenge winner.
I'm Janetta Brooks. My weight that I'm starting my challenge is 167 pounds. Lose a total of at least 10 more pounds, lose 10% body fat, as well as gain muscle definition.